What's going on, guys? Some of you guys know I took the Losi out last night, try and set up the carburetor, do a few speed runs, try and get the best performance I can out of this truck. Well, unfortunately, while I was running it and tuning it, it decided to stop moving, rev fairly high, and figured out I'm probably just snapped a screw or something like that on the clutch bell. It's notorious for the Bajas, and I'm guessing for the Losis as well, but let's dig into it and see what happened. Here's the truck without the body. Just a stock 26cc factory Losi engine. This is the Losi tune pipe, been stripped down to bare metal. I gotta finish it. As you can see, it is rusting a little bit. I'll figure that out and get that done. All factory suspension, factory axles. The only thing I did upgrade to is savox digital servo. Makes a world of a difference. Well, let's tear it apart real quick to see what it was. Alright, so I got the engine off the truck. Very easy. It's only 4 screws on the chassis plate, throttle linkage, and 2 fuel lines. This wire right here, that's just for a temp sensor if you're running the factory temp system. Has RPM and everything else. It's all Spectrum stuff, which I am running right now. I am running the DX4C, which I got right here. Not a bad radio, but not a big fan of Spectrum stuff. We'll be switching over to a Futaba shortly. I did notice as soon as I started pulling the engine off that this guy right here, the pinion, comes right off. So what it did was snap the screw off inside the clutch bell. Let me take this apart real quick and show you guys what it looks like inside. Alright, so I pulled the first screw off. Notice that these are held in, they were blue Loctite, and being a serious pain, so I'm going to apply some heat and get these bolts out a little bit quicker. You just apply some heat on the case. It's going to loosen up any of the Loctite, expand the metal a little bit, make it just a little bit easier to get this bolt out. Alright, heat up a little bit more and let's get these bolts out. Alright, so all the bolts are off. Pull this guy off real quick. And there you go. This is the clutch bell. As you see, it's hard to see, but it's fairly glazed. You can see the reflection off of everything. I scuffed that up before I put it back in, but yep, that's the culprit. Some people said to run a bolt down this side and then put a nut at the end. This way, if it does snap, you can still unscrew it from the back side, which might be what I'm gonna do after I get this out. First thing is, you gotta get the screw out. So yeah, other than that, clutch looks alright. It's pretty black in there. Just gonna clean that up. A little bit of brake clean, nothing too crazy. Get all the disc buildup out of there. Clutch is still in great shape, but yeah, let me get this fixed and I'll put it back together and show you how it runs. All right, so I have the drill charged, ready to go. Metal drill bit. What we're gonna do is drill right into the center of that, without trying to hit the edges, screwing up the threads. We'll basically put a hole through it, probably go straight through, might stop halfway and try and twist it out, but alright, let's do this. There you go. Screws out. Got most of the way through the screw. Basically just keep going at it until either you go straight through it and can spin it out, or what my drill bit did here, it got down pretty far, then it kind of just grabbed the screw, forced it out the bottom. You can see the threads are still good. Let's see, get this to focus. See the threads, still good. Alright, now let's go find a bolt for this thing. Alright, just came back from the store. Went out and bought some brake parts cleaner. Stuff takes the grease, the grime, everything off your engine. Definitely clean inside the clutch bell and everything. I was going to take a shot of it, but you guys don't really want to see that. Nice and clean. So like I said, I went to Lowe's. This was the bolt that I got. It's a 1032 by 1/2. That's the one. And it is, let's see, 3mm driver. Let's go all this place in. Alright, I'll line this up. For any reason you do break that bolt while you're in here and everything's done, put back together, ready to go, it's a good idea to go over all your bolts, over your exhaust bolts, check for exhaust leaks, change them if you need them. Personally, I'm changing spark plugs. I just got a new pack of plugs yesterday, so no harm in changing them. This one, as you can see, it's, you know, it's got a few hours on it. Might not run as good as it should be running, but let's throw a brand new plug in there and get everything put back together and fire it up. Alright, brand new plug. CMR 7H. It's the recommended plug for the engine. So clean up some of the oil on top there real quick. Throw a new plug in. And I'm waiting on my outerwears. I have the crankcase outerwear and Pool Start outerwear coming in the mail. Killer B kill switch, or Killer RC Super B. A few other things coming as well, but that's not for that engine. That's a little secret of what we got going on. This beautiful thing down here. This is the OBR billet crane. Sorry, billet crane case. 30.5 Pro stock. Just waiting for everything to show up. I'll slap this thing on, and this thing is a freaking torque monster. I can't wait for the stuff to show up. And I'll probably add it into this video of me swapping the engine back over. I'm putting this one on. Alright, let's get the rest done and let's get this thing fired up. Alright, so the screw for the clutch is fixed. Everything's cleaned up, nice and ready to go. New plug. A few lines are on. Prime this real quick. Choke on. Things are ready to go. See how easy she fires. One pull, it's ready to go. There you go. Ready to play? Well, make sure all screws are tight, wheel nuts are tight. Just a quick overview on it before I go out and play with it. Like I said, tomorrow should be August 24th. My parts come in, I'll be putting 30.5 on it. So I'll put a video about that, putting it on, and maybe I'll wait till Tuesday. I really want to do a speed run with this engine, see what it's actually capable of. Like I said, it's a factory Losi 26 engine. It's a CY 26. It's got a factory Losi, well, not a factory Losi, but a Team Losi pipe on it. Factory, they come with small little black hands here, and they're really junk, but Losi pipe, I really like it a lot. I'm going to be refinishing this pipe since it's looking like crap right now. But yeah, well, get a few videos of it playing in the dirt, playing on road. This way you guys can see the power difference between the 26 and 30.5. Like I said, the Pro Stock OBR, there's really nothing much difference except it's the billet case, and they're ready for a full mod in case you want to send them back to them. But till then, I guess I'm just gonna wrap it up for here. Let's see in a few days what happens when parts come in, and let me get some speed runs in for you guys, and we'll go from there.